Yo, what is good, everyone? Happy Saturday night for me. Whatever it might be for you, happy that. Um, yeah. So we were doing stuff around the base last time, but the time before that, we got the hatching enzyme recipe. And while we were doing stuff around the base last time, we did notice that I think we have four of the five ingredients. I was actually running a little test to see if I could grow some of the ones that I don't have five. I assume I need five of each. There were five eggs, Sea Empress eggs, so I assume I need five or more of each. So I guess I could test that theory once I have two or more of each. I don't want to blow one of each if I need some of them to grow the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna test that out. But yeah, we could be really close to beating the game. I'm not sure. Oh, we never finished building the rocket last time. We got too distracted with uh, messing around in the base. So yeah, no, we got to mess around with that too. So let's jump in. I'm actually curious to do that before we disable the cannon and see what happens. Not that we can disable the cannon yet, but we were waiting for these eggs to hatch, which hasn't happened yet. So we finally built a couple additional aquariums to uh, see stuff. We got a little bed area. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. We got a little kit right there. Bag. We got. Wait, I can pick that guy up. I can use him. I don't know who this guy's supposed to be. Some crazy streamer, maybe. We got a little vending machine where we can get some chips, some coffee. Wait till that's together. We'll eat it together. I just chill here. Yeah. Oh, dude, you can't walk up to the window. That's kind of annoying. Alright, it just kind of pops in here. But yeah, we'll eat our chips. We'll drink our coffee. Yeah, Cafe Americano. We got a little office space set up over here. Look at that. Nice. And then we set up a couple grow beds just for fun. Although, kind of in the way. We put a little leisurely table and chairs there. And then we set these up in these corners. I guess we could do the same in those. In our locker room here. We could do more in this one, but we haven't. Alright, cool. So... yeah, whatever. We built a bunch of alien batteries, which are treating us well. Cool. But yeah, those hatching enzymes is something we... these things. We have the ghost weed, I believe, in the eye bulb and the sea crown. I think it's the bulb bush we're missing. My theory, though, is... where did I put the good seeds? Eye seed, ghost weed, sea crown. And then we have I think these we can grow. I'm growing one of them over here. Dude, what is that? It's close. We're going to test that out. But my one theory is that each of the ingredients will be... although there's only four of them, but there's these gates. That alien hub we went to. I don't know which of these is closest. That's 1,000 meters away. Alien hub gate 4 is 1,500. Alien hub gate 1 is 1,400. Alien hub gate 3, 2... oh wow, so 2 is the closest. I don't know how deep these things are is part of the problem. They all looked like they opened up... well, no, a couple of them opened up in caverns, I guess. I might go to that one. I don't know. I sort of wish I had a map. I could go to the Lost River. I kind of want to go to the ones I haven't been to before. Dude, how is it that the very first one that I went to had barnacles on them and none of the other ones do? Like, I've not seen barnacles since the first one. Something funky going on. Oh, the reason I came up here is I wanted to, like, take a peek down here. So those eggs haven't hatched yet. And those eggs haven't hatched yet. That thing right there is, like, the one that comes out. This is interesting. This is the one that comes out of its little home and explodes on you. I don't even know what it's doing. It's a little wonky, but if you go in there, it doesn't attack you. So I don't know if things bred in captivity aren't aggressive, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We were waiting for that thing to finish. Assuming I can get seeds off of that, I'm going to grow all the ones I have. Minus, there was one thing I can't. There's 3 of them that I can grow, and I can get 5 or more of, which is what we need. And then these things, unfortunately, they don't look like you can grow, so you just have to gather them somewhere, fungal samples. And I can't really even tell what they're off of. Was there anything in here? No fungal sample there. No fungal sample. So my theory, though, is that those way gates might have ingredients at the other ends of them. And then also, if it's not there, it might just be in that chamber. When we were in the chamber with the Sea Empress, there was some talk about there being a weird flora beneath. Plus, there's actually, like, caves under there with things growing. I didn't... Was I matching it up? Maybe I was. I feel like there might be something in there, because what else is the point of having those, like, caves below where the Sea Empress is? Seems like a weird thing to add unless there's a functional purpose to it. But yeah, I did look around a little bit for sure, so who knows. You're acting a little funny, buddy. What are you at? What are you at? 82%. Let's go. Let's go. I could probably sleep, I guess. That could be a thing. Either of those hatch yet? No. Either of these hatch yet? No. Boomerang, boomerang. 84, dude, that's slow. Meow. Can you get it right up to this? I want to see if it'll go at the screen. Is that even possible? Dude. Alright, it's just a waste. It looks like it might be possible, though. 90%, bro. I could just go in, but I'm kind of bored. Once these things happen, we're going to go explore. But I want to test this theory first, because I don't need to look for these things if we can grow them. Then that'll just leave one thing that we haven't found at all. And, oh, whoa, dude, those eggs are moving. Weird. Huh. Like, what caused that egg to move? Is it, like, hatching? Oh, it's, like, pulsing. Interesting. Yeah. Kind of curious what happens here. Can we see it hatch? Alright, let's go over here first. Well, it'll probably be hatching it back, whatever. I like staring at things indefinitely. Are you done yet, bro? Ooh, it's at 100%, which I think means it's not done, right? There we go. Did that give it to me? Yeah. I think I have enough now. I'm gonna go grow the other two things I have. I only had one of the other ones, so I wanted to be sure. So what are these things? Eye stalk seeds? Sure, eye stalk. I stalk, you stalk, we all stalk. Then one is going to be sea crown and ghostweed. I stalk. Sea crown. Ghostweed. Oh, what's this recipe? No, fungal sample. And then ghostweed. Ghostweed and bush seed. Was it bush seed? Yes. Bulb bush. Bulb fush. Alright, fungal sample goes there. Eye stalk goes here, which we have full. Alright, so those things I think we're going to be able to just grow right out here. They'll be cool. Right in our little grow bed here. Bam, bam. Yeah. Alright, so those will grow while we're away. So the only thing we need to really worry about then is... I mean, if we see them, we should pick them up. But the only thing we really need to worry about then is... this bulb bush. And we need some more fungal sample. To note, though, those are both samples. The three that are seeds are the ones we have. We need samples. So we'll want to grab a few of those, especially if they're small. Alright, so we have plenty of food on our Cyclops, which I think we'll just take out now. Any reason that we shouldn't? Let's go take a look at these fish real quick. Alright, it still has not... Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Is that going to be evil? What is that thing? Wait, where did our other thing go? It's right there, okay. Hopefully those things are friendly, they don't eat each other. Be that crash fish. Creature egg, creature egg. Alright, we're not waiting for that. It'll be ready when we come back. Let's go look for these samples. Alright, so we're going to take the big ship, so we're going to be just fine. I've been meaning to do that, and I haven't. We have plenty on the ship, though. Alright, let's move out. Ooh, dude, we didn't make good power cells for our ship. Crap. We totally need to do that. Alright, so we need to make 6 power cells, and we probably should bring some backups. Crap, we should bring normal backups. I don't plan on going super deep, but I don't know what we're going to encounter. For now, we're just going to do that. I should have been doing this. I was lazy. Yeah, I don't want that. I want that. You know, I thought we would be able to easily go get ion cells, which we can and can't. We need to have a way of getting to one of these gates. I gotta figure out which gate is the easiest one to get to. Alright, we're gonna pop over real quick. I was kind of hoping one of these gates would be closer. Oh, you want to know which gate is closest, actually? Where is the... Oh, that one's actually not as close as this one. This one is where, like, I know how to get to that one. It's very easy to get. Oh, spadefish and rabbit ray egg discovered. Dude, that's like a horrible way of announcing that. That was really easy to miss if I wasn't paying attention. Oh, dude, we actually have a good amount of power cells here, so... If we make a few of these, we might be okay. Do I have more ion cells in here? I don't think I do. No. Gold and silver. Low. Gold. Money. Alright, the silver might actually be a problem. I'm not sure if we have 10 silver. Oh, no, man, I need 12. If I want to make 6 big power cells for the...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Cyclops, I need 12 silver. Dude, I have exactly 12 silver. If I kill all my silver, whenever we're going to do it. Ions are over here. I have enough ion cubes, so whatever. Maybe if we're out and about, we'll find some silver. So we have to go back to the ship to get some silver, by the way. Oh, do I have enough for one more? I guess so. I thought I did it. Do I have any of that black stuff? I do. So we'll make 2 power cells. Sure. We're gonna put all of these in here for a second. And we're gonna go grab the things and the stuff. Alright, so those things are just poking up right now. We got plenty of room for there. We're gonna grab some of these. Okay, 5. I have enough for 3 more. Okay. So that gave me enough for 4. which is exactly what I need. Although, doesn't it actually give you 2 each time? It might give you 2 each time. Can't remember now. I feel like that always threw me off. Oh, dude, fiber mesh isn't what I needed. I need this. I need the yellow things. Whatever, we're gonna make the fiber mesh. Yep. We'll go back for the yellow stuff here in a second. I'm going to top my beverage off. Obviously, do not drink until you are of legal age, and if you do so, do responsibly and never drive. Don't drink too much, don't drive, all those things. But yeah, as a responsible adult, having a few drinks at home or somewhere you have a safe ride home from, nothing wrong with it, you know? It's a normal thing. But once again, do it responsibly and do it when you are the right age. Alright, so we gotta grab the yellow stuff, which I think we might have gotten most of it right next to us, but there is some more not too much further away, but I think we probably should have some here still, maybe. There's a couple over there, there's a couple over there. Alright, yeah, we got some. That was actually just light. This is just light. Dude, what? This is not light, though. I think you can just left-click this, right? And these are the same size, right? Alright, that was enough. Cool. This, though, I think actually is one... Wait, what is that right there? Oh, dude, those things have such cool shadows. Dude, you hear that right there? That... Oh, I guess that's the volcanic thing. It totally sounds like a large vessel or ship, like, passing by and displacing the water, doesn't it? 77 and 45. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna make the yellow stuff now. Oh, it's just 1-to-1. Oh, no! No! I don't want that! I want this! Shoot. Alright, you make a lot. It's 2-to-1, so... We're gonna have way more of this than we need right now. I would like to make a bunch of power cells, but we'll see. Alright, so what do I need? Like 4? Yeah, I've made 2. Let's throw all of these in here. I'll need 3 for what I have here, but we're gonna make the other power cell too, so... Let's make the 3 that we can. Then we need to go grab some silver. Yeah, grab our last 2 silver. We are gonna load this up. Ion power cell. 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 We'll swap that in a minute. Alright, we need silver. We're grabbing our last 2. And then we need some gold. Then we'll need 1 or 2 more ion cubes. And then we're good. Dude, I had this stupid new credit card I got that they delivered to the wrong spot. I kind of panicked maybe too quickly. But like, I don't know. Someone, I don't know. It felt like it was a safe route, but now I'm annoyed because now I'm in limbo where I don't want to use my old card anymore because I had a bad customer experience with them. And the new card is not coming till like Friday. They have some weird policy where they can't reissue it for 10 days after it. There's probably a valid security concern. It's just super annoying and inconvenient to me. Alright, we're hopping on the ship and we are heading out. Actually, let's go check these fish out. They spawned. Up. Oh, the big ones haven't spawned. Or no, one of the big ones spawned. No, it rolled away. So a spadefish and what else? Wait, what is the other one? Are they both spadefish? Oh, a rabbit ray. What is that? Have I already scanned that? I guess so. A rabbit ray. Dude, I don't remember seeing those. Spadefish we've obviously seen. Man, I want to make more rabbit rays and then have them breed. Alright, we're leaving. Alright, our goal now is to find these enzymes for this. So we want a bulb bush sample and more fungal samples. We can create up to 3 enzymes without finding more of the other ones, but it's my thought that we want enough. Wait, did I have more than one power cell? Oh, dude, yeah, I need to go do that. Duh. Good thing I noticed that I had extra, because I need to bring the mech suit over. Prawn suit. Yep. Oh, annoying. Let me out! Let me out! Let's just dump. Well, let's bring him on board. Bro. Come on, bro. Let's get the prawn suit on the ship. Bro. I don't know what voice that was. I'm just being silly. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright. So we got an extra 22 power cells here, but those 22 aren't even as much as this. Oh, it doesn't tell us the whole power. It just says 100%. Interesting. But we got the shiz. Dude. 6,000 power. No joke, bro. Alright, and we are going out and about and traveling now, so we probably should be keeping some food on us. And some water. Cool. Dude, no. 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 Okay. Alright. We turn it on? Yep. Ooh. I'm gonna go to Alien Hub Gateway 1. First one we went through. We're gonna see if we can get to it. There might be a Reaper along the way. If there is, I'm gonna probably try to fight it. So let's get our actual travel gear on. Ah, shoot. I didn't mean to bring that along, but whatever, I did. Propulsion. No, we want the repulsion. Yeah, I don't care. I'm good with that. So that's going to be a 3. Repair tool, I guess. Yeah, that's what we want, just in case we have to repair the ship. Though, I don't know, the Reapers really weren't doing any damage. I don't think they're big enough. I'm curious how many hits they take. I'm hoping like 100 or less. Alright, where are we in relation to the ship? I'm just heading to this thing blindly. Alright, so we're just going right along the ship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Reaper in this direction. But whatever. We'll be alright. Do we need like some tunes or something? Dude, something's going on with my YouTube. It doesn't have the right latest subscriber. That Uno Reverse VR, you were like number 5, I think. We've had 2 people since, and it still isn't there. Plus, we didn't get alerts. At least one of those subs happened while we were online, and we had a follower on Twitch last time. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do my speed testing. I've been having this weird thing with my ISP. I'm gonna do it real quick. Sorry, y'all. Everything seems mostly okay, but like... Like, yeah, this... I don't know what made me do this, but yeah, the speed test is like... Alright, alright. The down is okay. I hate nighttime, dude. Alright, we might be over this thing soon. Which means I don't know if we're going to be able to get down to it. I feel like this one had a cave out into, like, open ocean, which I don't necessarily want to explore in, Alright, our up is, like, yeah, it's fine. It's not as good as I like, but it's plenty. It's double digits. Dude, I wish we could just turn... I wish I could... I wonder if I can build a bed in my ship. Alright, we're going to wait till we're right above it, and then we're just going to go down. What depth are we at? 21? Okay. So that means this thing's probably... around 300. Like, I guess we'll see when we get here. Alright, I do want to see where this is in relation to the ship and the island now. Can we see the island? Alright, we can't see the island. We're past the ship a bit. The island should be like over here somewhere, I think. Alright, so now... I said I wish we could see, but whatever. We're gonna go down. Is that one of those things? Yeah, we can't go straight down. Oh, dude, is this a bulb bush? This might be the bulb bush. I don't know if I ever went up to those things, did I? I might have just scanned them and not taken samples from them. I kind of stopped taking samples from things. If this is a bulb bush, is that what this is? Oh, dude. We're golden. I don't know about golden, but... Alright, we're gonna grab plenty of these. So I don't know if that's what's supposed to be at the... this exit, or if it was just a random guess that I was right. But yeah, we're probably going to go into the gate. I want to go to the gate, go into it, and then I should have access just swimming around to the other ones. So in theory, the only thing I need then is I can make 3 now, but I'll need more fungal samples wherever those are. We're gonna have to explore all of the exits, I guess. I kind of want to wait till daylight to look around and just see what's around out here. But hey, while we're here, yeah, 5's our limit. Dude, where is this entrance? There it is. Alright, so we have 10. Let's actually just make some for this old... Oh, no, this is old... Oh, dude! This isn't it. Old bush sample. Oh, it is. But it expires, dude. Oh, crap, this decomposes. Oh, no. And this is decomposing in here, too. Crap. Do I have any titanium? No. Dude, can I do anything to save this? Is this gonna be one of those things where I need to, like, grab it all at the same time? Can I build a bed? What is the flower bed? Can I plant this thing? I need 4 titanium. Oh, inventory full. Crap. Alright. Dude, I didn't notice that. Oh, I'm so annoyed. That's the only one that has a lifespan on it, which means that we're going to have to get it last, but whatever. Alright, will this stuff survive if I throw it in here? Can I put it in there? No. Oh, I guess we're going to have to find out if it... I don't think I'm going to be able to go back and build this stuff, so... We're here. We can get more of it, but we'll have to see if it still highlights there to use. Shoot. If planted in the right conditions. Oh, it will grow. Okay. Dude, do we just go back real quick? We're going to go back. Screw it. Alright, we can always get back here. We're going to go back and grow. Actually, let's go grab a real fresh one. I have room, right? I have room for... No. What did I do? I grabbed titanium. Whatever. Alright, we have enough for 1 fresh one. Which, if it's going to grow, is all we need. What if those little ones are... Oh, dude, it's starting to get light now. Shoot, by the time I get back to my base and then get there, it's probably going to be dark again, but whatever. Alright, we're going. We're going. We got a fresh sample. We might have a Reaper coming at us. That might be a Reaper. Or no, I think it's those electric things. Those things ding you too, right? I might just test this out too.
Emergency speed warning. Test counterfeit. Excessive noise.
What was that? What was the warning? Oh. Oh, dude, what is that? Oh, it's one of those things. Alright, we're gonna get one of these bulb samples back. In theory, we could make 3 enzymes now, but I think we need 5, is my guess. I don't really... I guess I could just do 1 or 2 or 3 and be okay with it. I don't know. Come on. 100%. Yeah, so we have 6,000 power. Every 1% is 60 power. Which is a lot. This alien tech is legit, mate. Mighty. Alright, if we can plant one, we'll be alright. No! Dude. All these bugs splatting on our windshield.
Engine powering down.
Alright, let's get out there. Are any of those rotten yet? No. Yep. It's planting. Alright. I guess we're gonna try to make some of these. What were these? Dude, that was like so anticlimactic. We just found it right away. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We ran out of room. No, these things didn't have... This was Ghost Seed, right? Yeah, see, these things don't have like a time limit on them. Uh-oh. Oh, dude. Did we get 3? Okay. Interesting. We were only able to get 3 out of 1. That's fine. Alright. It's an interesting dynamic. The Ghost Seed was like way more. Alright, so what is this one? Sea Crown. Cool. Well, we have multiple of that now. I'm going to try to make 1. Eye Stalk. Sea Crown. Fungal. Ghost Seed. Bulb, Bush. I'm going to bring 1 of each and see... Well, no, let's bring this one. Let's see. Right now I have it. Let's see if it decomposes if I still have it. If not, we'll get rid of the extras. Decomposing. Let's see if these fish hatched and we didn't notice that there was a name. Oh yeah, ooh, one of those things. I wonder if they're gonna attack. Oh, dude. Let's see how hostile this is when we go in. Are they not hostile because we... Dude, I could take that into my inventory? None of those are hostile, by the way. That's pretty sick. Alright, so this is rotten. Can I still use it? Yeah. Alright, so we have hatching enzymes. Do we go and do 1? Maybe. Let's go grab those other bulb samples out of here. Since they are good. Rotten don't matter. Still makes good enzyme. So eye stock we have plenty of. Sea crown we're still growing. Fungal sample we have 2. Go see we have plenty of. And bulb bush we have plenty of. Bulb bush. Alright, so the only thing we don't have enough of is the fungal sample. Where did we get that? Dude, I remember when we picked it up, I was like, oh, I should maybe get a few more, but I think I was full. Was that in that chamber with the Sea Empress? If it wasn't there, it had to be at the Leviathan, because these other 3 spots we haven't been to. And I'm still going to go back to this gate one. We're going to definitely save after that. Did we bring the enzyme with us? Or we did. Okay, we do want to put this in good stuff. This is about as good as the stuff we have. Do I want to make a teal one? What does it take to make a teal key? Where are those? Here? No, here? Yeah. Oh, it was blue. Blue. Ion cube and 2 kyanite, which I can do here. Putting those back. What was this? This was titanium. What was this one, though? Is it silver? Which we don't have, but we need it. We need it. Alright, we're heading out. No. We want to have health kits on us. So it's good. We probably want a couple food. We have a couple food. We're good there. Extra water, maybe. Yeah. Alright, we're heading back. So that was definitely worth it. We made our first enzyme. Like I said, though, there's 5 eggs. We probably need 5 enzymes. I may just go do 1, though. Since I'm going to be there, you know? Totally going to be dark by the time we get there. I'm gonna swim like this. Okay, so we're above the mushroom forest here. What did we get that fungal sample off of? I wish there was some sort of entry for it. Like that bulb bush was pretty obvious. Like the picture was like a picture of glowing things on some sort of purple plant. Like, oh, and then I saw that big thing. Like, easy. The fungal sample, there was nothing. Was there? Oh, you can't. Dude, how do I get... Oh, I have to exit that. Alright. How do I... Was there something I missed? Was it a coral? No, I looked for fungal sample. Wish there was a search here. I don't know. Dude, I got it off of something. What did I get it off of? Ugh. I wish I'd... You know, I didn't know what I needed, though. Like, I was collecting all these samples all along, and I was like, oh, what do we really need? I hadn't been able to do anything with them until the enzyme thing. Dumb. Dumb. Yep, see, it's getting dark. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be swimming with this. What's down here? Oh, see, they got some things on them. What are those called? Barnacles? Yeah, wouldn't mind killing a Reaper. I could probably sequence out, but I don't want to get distracted right now. If one attacks us, we'll kill it. Alright, we're going to descend. There's a bull bush we're hitting. I'm guessing I have to go a little by this. What hit us? Okay. This might be that one that looked like I mean, I think it is, because I'm pretty sure we went and swam out and saw that it was like a cave entrance. Alright, so we're going to flip around until we're facing back home. We'll line it up. We're going to go back to this so we can go down. Oh, yeah, there's even like a thing here. Alright, dude, the bull bush is right outside. So even if we hadn't like gotten that on the way down. Oh, dude, are we like touching it? Oh, it's right below us. Okay. I do think my theory is right then, that these bring you to the ingredients. Which means the fifth ingredients, either one of the exits has two. Is it just those electric guys? I don't really think they can harm us. There was two things, though, coming up on us. I didn't really see what the other one was. Oh, God, I thought that was like some large Leviathan swimming by this thing. Oh, my gosh. Alright, we're gonna go quiet. We're gonna shut it down.
Engine powering down.
We're gonna turn off the interior lights so we don't attract anything. We're gonna drink water on the way. We have health. See, here's the thing. Well, I guess for that we don't. If that's the only thing we're going to collect, we don't really need a lot of inventory space for it. It was small, right? It's a single slot. So I think I'm good with going with all this stuff. We have 3 food, 3 water, 6 health kits. I think that's good. Should we... oh, no. Should I say, should we bring the... What is doing that? What is hitting us? Was that thing hitting us? I know it doesn't hurt, but will it eventually? I don't want to lose our ship. I feel like I'm okay here, but I don't know. No damage. But, you know, that could be like one of those things where it hits it 100 times and finally it does damage, you know? I'm just going to take a peek here for a couple minutes while I make a drink. My drinks are mostly Coke, just a very a light splash of some whiskey, bourbon. Alright, I think I'm going to be okay with it. We're going to leave. One thing I wasn't sure about is if I can release this. I should probably bring this though and get some more ion cubes, if I can. Oh, dude, what is this right here? Is this lithium? We need lithium. Or did we get a bunch last time? I don't think we got... I think we got what we thought was a bunch, and then we used most of it, so we need this. Anything else here? No. So this weird thing, yeah, so there's some such buggy stuff with like what should be water and not, and like creatures going in what's not water. Like I love those little transitions there, but they seem to not be that great. Wrong one. Lithium. Bam. Okay. Do I need to go look at that? Whatever it is not doing any damage. It's probably just that thing. Alright. Alright. Can we get through? I'm pretty sure we came through with this thing last time, so we should be able to get through. But we might not have. Was there a fish here? Oh yeah, totally. What is the life on that thing? Is that upside down? Oh yeah, it's upside down. It's dead. Right? I can't tell. Yeah, it's upside down. Right, this is a lot easier than swimming all the way down to this base. We're here. Dude, it can strafe pretty fast. I still want to know what was up when we scanned those robots. It said to incapacitate them and bring them to someone. I don't know what that means. Now's when the big noise starts and we can freak out. Yeah, so the question is, do we go down here first? That's funny when it does that. Or we go check the other gates. Let's go check the other gates, I guess. Alright, so gate 1 was the last one, actually. Which one was gate 1 now? Did we come through this way? That was probably gate 1. That's the pumping thing, I think. I think this is gate 2. We'll find out. I guess we probably should have labeled them on the inside too. Gate 2, I think this is the one that went to where we were, the Lost River. Is this gate 2? Yeah, gate 2. If it's just like the other one, it's going to literally be right outside. I don't think this is the one that I thought it was, though. No, I don't think we've been here, for sure. Oh, also, how do we get this off of here? We want the scanner there. I guess let's go with the light. Some more lithium. What do we need? Dude, there's more lithium there, too. Where is this? Oh, this is like a weird trench, dude. Alright, we're looking for some sort of sample. Yeah, I kind of want to not be in this thing. But I don't see anything immediate like the other one was. Yeah, we're definitely going to bring this over here and grab this lithium, though. Alright. So... Oh, dude, there's like parts here. What is this? Oh, dude, is this like the real mushroom forest that I've heard about from my fans? Cyclops hull fragment. Cyclops bridge fragment. Dude. This trench is legit. What's not legit, I guess, is I haven't found any, maybe it's right up top. We'll find something. Yeah, some of my people kept telling me, like, oh yeah, you want to, like, explore the mushroom forest. But maybe they thought I thought I was already there. Maybe they thought I hadn't been to the mushroom forest yet. No, this is totally the mushroom forest. Maybe we just didn't have a beacon here? Is this where the vent is? Have I been to this 13? Maybe I haven't. Let's go in here. I don't remember going to a 13. I don't see a data thing. There's really nothing here, which I probably have been here. Anything around it? No. How far deep are we? 173. Okay, we gotta pay attention to our life. But yeah, I don't see anything immediately... Unless it's from, like, these. Oh yeah, dude. Is that what we wanted? Fungal sample? Yeah, oh, dude. Alright, we're good. We can make all our enzymes. We're gonna make all of them then. Oh wait, did I stop getting them? Oh, you only get 2 per. Yeah, I like at least 10. That's probably why I wasn't too concerned when I got him. Oh, dude, I'm curious if this is the mushroom thing that we've been to. Dude, this is much further. We're like straight west of our base. Do I want to go up? I think I'm going to go up just because I'm not sure if I've been here before. I wouldn't mind getting a good view of this. If the vents are here, we've been here, but... Dude, I don't remember this huge tree. That's really freaking cool. I have a feeling that I was not at the right mushroom forest that my viewer was talking about. Though we're right above it, so maybe. Oh, dude, we're way past the ship. Wait, no, Princess Donut, so that's home. This might be it, but it's it's west. Interesting. Dude, we have not been to this tree. This is a pretty freaking cool tree. Anything to scan extra here? Is this like a special tree? No? Dude, this is actually really cool. I don't think I've been here. I don't think I found that life pod 13. Even though there wasn't anything inside, I don't think I found it. But yeah, we got fragments here that we definitely didn't find. Dude, no, we have not been here. There must be more than one mushroom place. Dude, yeah. Unless this is where the vent was at. I don't know, I couldn't find the vent last time. I feel like I was at the wrong mushroom place last time. I found a vent in the mushroom place that I went back to it a whole bunch of times. Just out of curiosity. But the last time I played, I couldn't find it in the mushroom place that I was going to last time. So I don't know what the deal is. Alright, well we got everything for the enzymes, so we're just gonna bail. More lithium, whatever. Oh, there's a... Is that Cyclops hatch? Cyclops bridge. Wait, could I scan that sandstone chunk? Have I not scanned those before? Dumb. I guess I just never thought to. I just broke them. Jelly ray. Oh, we're full. That's fine. We're gonna eat and drink. And then we'll grab whatever that was went down there. Gold, we don't care about that, but alright. So, now where's this hub to? It's through here, so let's get back this way. Dude, it's like tucked away in a little trench. I mean, I guess if we ever found that mushroom place and went explored in that trench, it'd be pretty obvious to come down here, but... Yeah, well, I don't know where I found the other things, but we've got it all. Alright, so now I've got to exit to 1. First we'll get more ions. Dude, we strafe really fast. I guess we're going to use the enzymes. Why not? Alright, we parked outside of one. Dude, that freaks me out every time when that picks up. I think something bad's happening. Maybe they're just trying to lull me. Make me confident that there isn't something happening. Once I let my guard down, BAM! Are those actually like plants that we can scan? No. Was I going this way? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Health, good? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Let's just head back. Alright, so we know what 3 of the 4 are. I don't know which ingredients at the,
Engine powering up.
what's it called? What is that? The Lost River? Is that what it's called? Alright, I think we're alright. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, there totally has to be more than one mushroom forest. We're also gonna do something real quick. I don't want to go back and get those. So though we can go anywhere and get those now that we remember what they are. Fungal, duh. Fungal mushroom. I think 3 was our Lost River. I guess we can look around. Where's the, yeah, Alien Hub 3. So then where's 4? 4 is like over there. Let's go check that out in a minute. Maybe we'll go over there with our sub. Oh, say, what is that above the water? Yeah, what's on my to-do list? After I beat it, I might come back and beat a... What were those Leviathans called? I literally was just talking about it. The ones you find right around here. They're super scary. They almost killed me, but now I'm not intimidated by it all. I want to say reef pack, but that's obviously not right. Reaper Leviathans. It'd be funny if all of a sudden I got attacked by one right by my base. After saying I'm not afraid of... I'm not scared. Going on a reaper hunt. Going on a reaper hunt. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Can't go through it. Can't go through it. I don't know. Can't go over it. Alright, we're gonna make our stuff. Do we put anything in here? No. What did we get over here that we didn't, Oh, duh. I didn't get the shale ones then. Where's the, No, what about the... Coral fauna? Leviathans, there we go. Sea dragon. There's the Reaper. Ghost Leviathan juvenile. What is this reefback Leviathan? Oh, that's Leviathan, really? Huh. Can you kill it? So we've killed those, and we've killed 2 of these, and we killed 3 of these. We just ran from these early on, but now that we've killed the other ones, I think we could kill these. These might be the scariest looking of all, though. These are pretty scary looking. But these are still like the creepy red, and like the all the stuff on the face, or like the. Are these all extreme threat? Yeah. Motivational. Congratulations on getting close enough to scan it and living to see the results. Is it just on that one? I guess so. Wonder if they add that on the first like Leviathan you scan, or if it's always on that. The Reaper. Like, what if the first one I get it on is the Sea Dragon? Oh no, I wanted to take the, wanted to take this over.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Was smooth. Alright. Now we need to go harvest some of this stuff, right? Fungal sample. Yep, we got it, folks. Hey, we got a silver. That's our first silver. It's our only silver. Lead. Oh, do we actually have titanium? That's cool. That's it. Let's throw this egg over here. It's a known egg, right? Now. Alright, so this is a stalker egg. And we don't know what that is. Let's do it. Sure. We'll call this known eggs too. Let's take the stalkers and put them there. Gasopods. We're gonna put those here. And then what else we got? Creature. Spadefish and rabbit ray. Ooh. This one is interesting because I couldn't get that to stick. Alright, so there's only a couple we still have, but that one I couldn't grow it. I don't know what the deal was. So these 2 big ones, I'm gonna go ahead and do them in here, but... So you can just pick them up. Dude, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see if these ones stick. They both stuck, so... I'm taking it. Alright, what were we going to do? Oh, you're going to make our enzymes, but we have to go out here and grab some of these things. I think it was just these that we needed. Oh, interesting. So I did miss the other two last time. There must be two that fell into the ground. Because it gave us 3 on the last strike. I thought when we picked it up, it just gave us the 2 that we had dropped. Alright. So... is that the ghost? No, this is sea crown. Alright, so we need 1 eye stalk, 1 sea crown, 1 fungal sample, 1 ghost seed, and we'll grab the bush bulb down here. Okay, and that gives us an enzyme. We're bringing 5 enzymes to go free all of the fish. All of the sea monarch dragons things. The sea monarch? I don't know. Sea monarch. What is her name? Alright, we have 3 enzymes. I guess we can head to the hub 4 now, because to get back we have to go to somewhere. Might as well go to 4, see what it is. One of each, one of each. Clear that out. Enzyme number 4. I do want to have extras of these things. Just in case. That ghostweed seed, I need to maybe go check that out. Do I have room to grab 1? I do. I stock ghostweed. Okay. Ghost seed. Ghostweed seed. I guess I should call this ghostweed. Alright. 5th enzyme. Not 5th element. 5th enzyme. What was 5th element about? I don't remember. Was it that girl with the red head? Was she the 5th element? I think so. Alright, we're just gonna head back. No. Let's empty this out. We gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you gotta count your lithium, 'cause you loaded up hard. And now you gotta empty the lard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is Kenny Rogers still alive? I can't remember. Do not take life for granted, folks. It goes by quickly. Might not seem like it at times, but the older you get, it just slips away, you know? Slips away. I wish I had had kids younger when my life was moving slower. I think it goes by quick either way, but
All systems online.
I didn't feel like life went by as quick as it did when I was younger.
Engine powering up.
Alright, oh dude, we're actually facing Alien Gateway 4. Alien Gateway Hub 4. Interesting, it's actually really close to the... what is that thing? I think we're actually going to encounter a Reaper here if we go straight for this. I might want to do that, though. Let's save. Because it's going to go right behind the back of the boat, and that was where we owe this Reaper, though, so I'm all for just taking a quick break to kill this thing. In fact, I'm actually going to dig out the thermal blade just for it. Actually, let me take a quick bio as well, so I don't get interrupted in the middle of the fight. Thought I heard my kids walking. It was probably my wife. Ooh. All right. I might. What I was gonna say is I'm gonna dig out the thermoblade. So I was gonna say before I left. I think that does more damage than the regular blade, but because it's not a sea dragon, I think we should be fine. We were able to kill the ghost Leviathan, juvenile or whatever, with one. So I think it was just the sea dragon that was immune. Is this an actual I'm just gonna try to rhyme into it. Those look like rocks, but maybe they're not. Ooh. We are gonna kill the Reaper if we run into it. I don't care. This is the one that took down our sea moth. If we don't run into it, we're not gonna go out of our way. It's on our bucket list to do, but we're not, like I said, it's not something we're going out of our way. We're gonna go maybe beat the game. We're gonna go release these Sea Monarch, is it Sea Monarch? Sea Monarch's babies. And then, once again, like I said, somehow after that, I think we'll be able to cure ourselves. Whether she helps us directly, or something changes with the fish that allows us to somehow cure ourselves. There was, now that I'm thinking where we're going, there was another juvenile over here. Leviathan juvenile or whatever they are. Yeah, so we were killing things with this Cyclops. Oh, dude, we're taking some damage. I might want to heal back up. Man, what have we been hitting? Let's let that heal for a second. If we do get in a random fight, I don't want to already have damage on us. It's cool that thing heals. I wasn't really sure about that at first, but we paid attention one of the last couple fights and we noticed that it was going up. Alright. Hopefully this one's ooh, there's a rock. Hopefully this is accessible, I was about to say, pretty easily, but I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Oops. Notice how we're kind of tilting weird? That means that our tail was getting caught. Right, yeah, so that's not good. Oh, I see. There actually is a entrance right there, so we're good. Assuming nothing attacks us. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed. If none of these things have Leviathans by them, I'm going to be sad. Okay. Where's forward? Ooh. I don't think I'm facing forward at all. Dude, I wish this was daylight. I want to see what's here. It looks like a big, vast, open space, which is creepy. And definitely could mean Leviathan in the vicinity. We're just going to give a little love tap up here. Oh, dude. Did that scare you? It scared me.
Engine powering down.
Dude, that freaked me. Wow. Meant to click there. I think that's fine. We need the 5 good things. Which is those. Let's load up on some food. 5 and 5. Thank you. Alright, and then we're good. Let's save. No lava leeches because we're not underground. And then we're taking this. Alright, that thing's dead, right? Clunk, clunk. We're definitely not sneaking up on anyone. I didn't really see what was out there. These mushrooms are here, which is interesting. Alright, well, I don't really care. We'll figure it out later. Alright, we're definitely going to save before we do the first one, just in case something weird happens. I guess we'll bring the prawn suit with. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely hear my wife walking around or something. I'm just gonna text her and see what's up. Alright, so not that way. This way is going to the big thing. I just want to keep saving. I'm worried about the crash. I don't know what caused it. Where you at, big girl? Is she swimming around or no? Or is she doing her pose and wait? Maybe she just camped there because she already gave us our instruction, and that's where she needs to be when we do it. Hello? Let's actually swap this knife back out now that we're here. I only inserted one. Let's see what's going on. Oh, dude, it is all of them. Wow. We're going to do this accessibility thing real quick so we can view that. Alright, Sea Emperor Juvenile. They're all going to swim into the mom. A juvenile emperor specimen. Oh, I was I say monarch? Sea Emperor, not Sea Monarch. It is produced in a highly potent form of enzyme 42, which should be capable of fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium. This species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. This specimen is healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude to life. It's interesting that it was just one enzyme, though. Aww. Are they all going to swim for the gate now? One of them is, maybe.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you.
Is she going to, like,
Their
pass away?
freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Oh, sad. So they all ported, but I still can't scan that thing. Oh, what is that? I wanted to scan it, but what did that do? Did that, like, cure us? Or is this doing something bad to us? Do we just cure ourselves? Oh, dude.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Nice. We did just get a steam alert. Optimal health. 17.5% of players did that. Where's the... So we're still missing 2 achievements. One is probably to build a rocket and leave. Then one other hidden one, I guess. Killing a Sea Reaper Leviathan, maybe. Is that what they're called? No, Reaper Leviathan. Alright, we're gonna go follow these fish. Just to see what they're doing, but... So they definitely put this stuff everywhere, so you try to grab it. Why can't I scan it? That seems weird. I guess I already know what it is, but shouldn't it be... Alright, so now we can disable that gun. Maybe that's the achievement. And then the leaving's another one. Okay, so they're now putting that all over here, too. Interesting. Alright. So... Alright, we're gonna go back, I think. %70.5% of people that have bought the game have gotten to that point. Oh, the light's completely from her eyes. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not quite. Dude, she is a beast. Oh, wait, why are these things red? Is this gonna attack me now? Or no? Are they hostile because she's not there anymore? Is that a thing? No? Yes? Maybe? Why were they flashing red? Huh. Graphical glitch? I don't know, let's go scan these eggs, see what's going on with them. Anything? No? Oh, we never scanned this. Hatching enzymes. In a normal cycle, it seems that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallow waters where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes, but were unable to discover the formula. Obviously, we found it. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. Yep, it was. By the time you get to the point of scanning this, do you already know that? I'm not sure. Is she still just like barely alive? Maybe. I mean, no, we were never able to scan her. Rest in peace. You lived a long, long, long life waiting for your eggs to hatch. Where's our prostitute? Oh, yeah, there's an exit down here somewhere. Over here? Oh, where is the exit underwater? I don't know what that noise is, but I don't like it. There's the exit over there. I don't know if we fully examined these pillars. Doesn't look like there's any way into them. I thought this thing was going to heal when I went into my ship, but I guess it didn't. Or I got hurt again. Which could be the case. Either way, it's better to be repaired than not. Alright. I don't know if we can get out that way, but it's easier to get out this way. Maybe we'll come out during the daylight and crush. Alright, so we came in gateway 4, right? We gotta figure out where that is. We're gonna grab this ion. I don't know if we're gonna come back here. Like, we might be done here. Pretty cool hub. Not really many secrets, though. I mean, there were things we didn't know, but it lays it right out for you. So, alright. So I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, was that 3, 4? I don't know. Dude, that scares me every time. Was this thing trying to get us? Dude, I wanted F11 that so bad. Screenshot. Okay. Is it on us? I don't know. I thought those things were going to be hostile when we first saw them, but obviously not. Alright, so is this 4? I can't tell. We got to look around for the beacon. Bro? Wait, alright, is there no beacon here? No, this is 3. So this I'm pretty sure is the Lost River. Is that what it's called? Wait, what is this called? I never even knew. F1. Lava Lakes. Presence exploring biome percussion. Precursor gun. What? There's no gun here. Still says the same thing, huh? It is a pretty cool noise. Alright, is this 4? Yeah, there's Carl right there. What is this called? Crag Field. What is the precursor gun? I don't get that at all. Oh, is that like what stage I am on in the story? Like, I'm ready to go disable the gun now? Is that what it's saying? Player biome. I see. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it means. Okay. Which is a bit of a spoil sport. Guess you're not supposed to be looking at that though anyway. All systems online, that's a good sign.
All systems online.
Any damage? No. Alright. We're saving. And we'll be right back. Bio break. Sorry about that delay. I got hung up on reading some ad for carbon monoxide detectors. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go disable that gun, I think, and then finish our thing. Maybe not in that order. Let's go finish our thing, and then we'll go back. Yeah. So what is around here? I don't know. Doesn't really look like anything that interesting. It's too dark. This is something I don't really miss. Is exploring blindly in the dark. Anyone that does miss it, I question your sanity. Wonder if I can hurt the Reaper with hitting it with my Cyclops. You're about to die. That just died. Cyclops does damage, yo. What is that red over there? Is that a graphical glitch? I'm just gonna head for it because I want to know what that is. Is that a thermal spot? Is that something supposed to be red? I'm wondering why it's so visible. Is that our life pod? That's our life pod, isn't it? Dude, I've never noticed it like that before. That's 100% what it is. It's life pod. Alright, we're gonna ignore it then. We know what it is. Too shallow, too shallow, too shallow. I think there's two places we've seen Reapers. One is near the hidden island, on like the right side of it when you come up. I think it's the right side, between you and the ship. And then the other is behind the ship. So I think we know where to find them if we wanted to fight them. Which we'd want to fight them, just not at the moment. Where are we at? We're at 2 hours. Do I try to just wrap it up and beat the game? I don't know. Or do I save that for next time? Maybe I'll build the thing today. Oh wait, what is that? What is flagged as a threat here? Huh. I need to get out of here and go see what that is. So it's left of the ship. Alright, where's the ship? Right there? So this way, what is the threat that followed us over here? Is there an actual thing that's a threat? Huh. I thought maybe the Leviathan followed us or something weird. But there's nothing there. That was kind of weird. Does it still show up? So we're right over it. Let's get that camera and look straight down. Oh, dude, did we hatch something bad? We might have. That might be it.
Engine powering down.
Let's go see what we hatched. Did we hatch like a Leviathan? Oh, dude, we did. Haha. That's funny. I wonder if it's going to attack us or it's going to be friendly like everything else we've hatched.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Dude, that threw us for a second, but figured it out. We got there. Now we're going in. We'll see if anything attaches. Do you think it's going to... Ampiel. We can make our own Ampiel. And what was the other thing we got? A sand shark? Dude, it's cool these things are non-hostile. Yeah, a little baby sand shark. That's cool. I like they're non-hostile. Any of these things reproduce by themselves? No. Those are all the eggs we have. Now I'm tempted, like, that's a little side project we could do. For sure. Alright, we don't have any unknown eggs now, right? Oh, that one. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to hatch it either. Alright, what was I going to do? I was going to build that ship. So I'm pretty sure we have that shield somewhere. Not there. Right there. And then we definitely have some of the glass. Enamel glass. We have the titanium bars. The steel ingot. And then I guess we just need a chip. What does that take again? Oh, it's just this, so it's not a two-part thing. So it's just copper wire, gold, and coral, table coral. Copper wire we definitely should have enough copper for right now. Was it multiple gold? No, it doesn't hurt. And then, no, it was 1 gold and 2 table coral. So let's just put the gold back. We'll show our confidence. Because I am confident, bro. Bam. Alright, let's go build this cone. And then I think we're going to call it for tonight. And then next time, I mean, it's not going to take long next time. We're going to... yeah, dude, I just, you know, I need sleep. I'm still recovering from this... I don't say surgery, but this procedure. And... got a log day tomorrow. So... an island over there. So obvious now. Get up there! I want to get up there. I want to get up there. I want to get up there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, it's almost done. Is this going to trigger a achievement? An achievement? Dude, that is some... that is some, like, anticipatory music there. Alright. So I started off with, like, 1/10 of a bottle, which is not that much. And I've been doing very light pours. But I did want to, like, just knock off this bottle. One last thing to have on my shelf. So here it is, the bottom. Maybe not quite 1/10, 1/8 of a bottle. I don't know. I don't think it's that much. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's just go peek around in here. No, we're not going to do that. Time capsule, what? Can you? Okay, are time capsules from other players? Is that what those are? All right, we're leaving. All right, we do need to disable that, dude. Like, if I want to go disable that thing and come back and push the button. All right, let's do it. I just want to double check something. I'm assuming our save file is still valid when we're done. Subnautica. Once you beat the game, can you still use your save file to play? Yeah. Alright, it's just like all these other games. It saves right before you beat it. So, we're going to totally go disable that gun then. I don't care. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it. So we're going to beat the game, we're beating the game!
Systems online. Engine powering up.
Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Dude, why is it showing red now? Because we're close? Did I turn the wrong way? Probably. Yeah, I mean, we're basically going right there. We actually don't know if we're going to be able to disable it. I know that we have a good scan. We're no longer infected. We have Enzyme 42. I didn't think we were going to beat the game today, but I just wasn't sure if we are going to find all the things. That was super easy. Our theory was right, but we almost didn't even need the theory. Like, I was going to go to whatever the closest hub entrance was to go back to the hub, regardless of what we were doing with enzymes or looking for ingredients. And it turns out that was where the bulb thing was. So we would have totally found that either way. Are we at the island? Yeah, I was going to go there either way. So I would have found the bulb thing, which was the only thing we really needed. And at some point, even if I couldn't find the other things... Oh, dude, what is that entrance right there? Does that go into the cave system we're already aware of? We're just going to go take a quick peek over there. I think it probably does. Kind of creepy, though. Dude, I keep forgetting to save. We built the rocket. Did we save right after the rocket? I'm not sure. Does this just go back up and into the middle of the island like where we were? Probably. Yeah, I think it does. Alright, we're going to leave. I think we found that before. Alright, we don't want to get distracted, which we just did. A warper. Oh, dude, I thought I put the thermoblade back on. Alright, we gotta circle around this island to get over where the dock is. There is a place... I don't remember where we warped to get there. Or from to get there. Where was the other end of this warp gate? We did warp into this place at some point. Dude, what is that? Oh, those are just the things connecting. I thought that was like a Reaper just hanging out swimming there, but those are just the vine, not the vines, like the cables. Alright, we don't want to kill these Sea Empress, Sea Empress, what are they called? Oh, it was Sea Emperor, Sea Empress Leviathans, right? I was thinking Sea Monarch again. Alright, so those guys are there. Do you want to check it out and see if they're still down there, if they've gone very far? I assume they're not gonna leave their location, but I could be wrong. Did it say pilot sub? I guess that's what it is. It seems like so much more than a sub, though. Are these dudes still down here? Oh, I don't see them. Oh no, where did they go? The enzymes are still here. There's one. Or no, that's a warper. Dude, don't tell me something like killed them off. Dude, that's sad. No, it's like losing my little dudes. Maybe they went back through. Nope. Their mommy's just still sitting there struggling. Dude, where did they go? I'm sure the intent of the story is they went and spread the enzyme everywhere, but... Dude, they're gone. I'm just worried about my little cushy guys. What were those little cush pets called that we lost? I'm worried we lost our little babies. Maybe they've already grown up. Well, this is where we always wanted to park. It was built for the Cyclops. We know it. Yes, it was. Alright, we're gonna go disable the gun. Dude, it was a long time in coming. First time we found this, we freaked the F out. Let's go, here it is. Oh no, there's a gate. Where did this one go? Oh, this goes to the... that thing, the thermal base. That's right. Alright. Where was the gun disablement thing? Was that up? Is it up here? Yeah, it's totally here, right to the right. Yep. Took us a long time to remember, but we're here. Alright guys, we're almost beating the game. Girls, guys and girls. Everyone, we're here. Moment of truth. Ah! The gun is disabled. What does this do? Is the whole facility disabled now? Dude, this is creepy. Dude, I don't like this at all. This is creepy. I don't approve of that at all. Creepy AF, bro. Now we were at a very live alien base, and all of a sudden, this alien base is dead. Some of this stuff stayed active, though. That's weird. The containment fields, but everything else is dead.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, it's working. Did a little damage, but I think we're okay. Alright, so the gun's disabled. Dude, I want to stay till daylight. We're going to save. And then I'm actually going to let it sit here. I don't think I'm too worried about getting attacked. I want to see this in daylight, and I got to use a bio. I'll be right back. How's it not day yet? I want to see what this thing looks like in the day. My daughter's moving around. I gotta keep an eye on that. So this is the whole island, right? Where is this the gun? Listen, I want to see what happened to it. Does it look different? Or did the lights just go off? I also wonder if there's any more secrets on the Aurora that I never unearthed. The one, like, area I went, I definitely got everything. I got through all the unlocked door, or all the locked doors. Was that the gun? I can't tell. I don't know where I am in relation to the island. Come on, daylight. That's pretty cool. You got the moon moving by, or whatever that is. You got the Aurora there. You got this alien defense gun. That thing just stays static, I believe. Oh, sunrise. Oh, dude, this is a gun. It's literally pointing right at us. I guess it stood down. Is that the look that they're going for? I guess. We never even finished that little thing we did. Dude, it totally looked like that ship was moving for a second. I feel like the ratio of that movement is not realistic. Something was off there. Alright, so this is definitely down. Alright, we're gonna go home. We're going home and we are going to blast off. And that's probably gonna be it. I don't know, dude. Like, I still don't buy it. Like, this is something I'm gonna Google. If we beat it here, I'm gonna Google when I'm done, like, what happened to the alien voices we heard that were hunting down humans? Now, that said, there is Sub-Zero. And, oh, dude, what is that? Is that the, yeah, that's the other rendezvous island. You can kind of see it on your peripheral. Maybe they were talking about that location. One of our viewers said that it is on this planet. I think it's a different crash site. So maybe we're picking up signals. Oh, dude, what is that? It looks like some sort of alien thing attacking it. I don't know. But yeah, we're not doing anything else. We're going to get to this rocket and we're going to launch. We be done. We might mess around with the life capsule thing later. I don't know. Do I want to do it now? There's those floaters. We never use those for anything. I wonder what people are like use those floaters for. Actually, let's just turn it off.
Engine powering down.
Okay, drink of water. hitbox annoyance. Dude, I mean, I don't know why it bugs me. I'm still annoyed at there was someone that watched the stream and I was complaining about that, and someone was like, "Welcome to hitboxes." Like I'm not, like I've never played video games before. I was literally just complaining that the hitboxes were bad, which I guess maybe he was implying that like, yeah, all hitboxes are bad, or I don't know, whatever they are in this engine, obviously they're bad. What we're gonna do? Were we gonna maybe try to create a time capsule?
Welcome aboard.
Let me just see if those are things to like. I mean, I'm not gonna waste my time if it's not actually like gonna go to someone. How do time capsules work? Subnautica. Time capsules are part of the resource distribution of the game. They act like an outcrop. A slot is a possible location for a capsule, and depending on your RNG, following the density of the slot and the rules from the resource distribution, they spawn in their place. Here are the slots. The possible locations. 47 average will spawn in your game. Holy crap, we only found 2. You'll find the answer in the pinned thread that was mentioned. But you should know that currently there's a bug related to fishes that don't have the pickupable component by default. Basically, the fishes coming from the eggs you hatch. They aren't spawned by the game, whereas they aren't filtered out by the capsule. Yes, QWE, moderate all of them. You can still vote to help the moderation, and yes, creative time capsules go there as well. Once one time capsule enter in the active pool, it can be found in the multiple playthroughs. So basically, it sounds like there's some sort of approval process, and they can show up for anyone once you put it in there. It says to put, yeah. All right, we're not going to mess with it right now, but we might do it later. All right, we're leaving. Here comes the ending. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. I don't know what that is. Those two like the stormtroopers. See, there's our capsule. Very fitting. There's the Aurora. All right, we're getting out of here, folks.
Primary computer systems.
Here we go.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Oh, we just got a thing for that. Here we go, folks. Let's see what happens. Oh, I just got 2 achievements, it sounds like.
On your command.
Seems weird that you would get 2 for this, but we'll go read them when we're done with this.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
What are those birds? I've never seen them before.
1.
Here's the ending we've been waiting for.
Time capsule jettisoned.
Oh, I see. That doesn't really fit into the storyline. We'll talk about that in a minute, but... Whoa.
Approaching orbital debris field.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Woo!
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, wormhole, baby. And then?
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
A little weak, but almost every game has a weak ending. Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Interesting. It's a pretty big team. I kind of thought this was more of like an indie type game. There's way more people than I thought were involved in this game. Senior Software Development Consultant. Dude, they translated a lot of languages. Pretty good. Plateric. Production babies. I guess those are the babies who were born while they were making the game. I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 people.
Welcome home to all terror. Permission to land will be granted once you
Oh, yeah.
have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
So I wonder if you bring... That's interesting. Because there was a bring these robots back. I wonder if I bring enough of those robots back in those compartments, if I can settle my balance. My 1 trillion credits. Alright, so it said if I can jump back in right here. Alright, so we took 2.5 days. 2.5 days, that's not bad. My buddy was like, yeah, it's not that bad. So it was 60 hours. And we had some... We weren't like hardcore trying to like quickly beat the game, right? We were trying to take it in. We were trying to enjoy it. We weren't looking for any hints offline. We got stuck for a while. We eventually got below 600 meters and things started to really pick up. Everything flew pretty quick once we found that hole going downwards from that what evidently was the Lost River. The place where we had like started to go a while back, where that was our first baby Leviathan Junior or whatever it was called, Leviathan Juvenile, and it killed us. And then we were like, oh yeah, wait, we forgot about that. We died there. We went back, and not right away. It took us a while. We actually gave up on it, looking for a hole, and then all of a sudden there was a hole, because we were looking for crystalline, And we went back right by our Cyclops was 50 meters away from it. And all of a sudden, bam, hold down, and then our game was on again. This is interesting. So it shows you the icons you have. So we have the ship, we have the sea moth, we have the Cyclops, and we have the prawn suit. I wonder if there's anything else. All right, I could open this back up, but I think this is a great place to end the stream. It's getting pretty late here. I want to get some sleep, so we're gonna end it here. I'm on the fence about how much more time I'm gonna put into this. I may be doing what, not Sub-Zero. I keep wanting to, more have Mortal Kombat on the brain, right? What was the other version called? Zero Guilt? Subnautica Below Zero. So I'm actually going to install it now. I don't know if this is what we're doing, but I at least want to install it. So I just click the install. That may or may not be what we do next. We shall see. Oh, we're going to check the achievements. Did we finish them all off? We did. All right, so what were they? Was the last achievement to complete all of them? Dude, this is BS. Go Among the Stars was the one we did first, which was launch the Neptune rocket. And then leave only time capsules. Create and deploy a time capsule. We didn't do that. I know it said ejecting one. Maybe there was something in there by default and we didn't open it up and look. I'm going to go peek in there real quick because we should have saved right before we were in there. Let's go do that, actually. I said I wasn't going to relaunch, but... Ooh, whoa. Survival, that could be interesting. Oh, no, we are in survival. I was thinking hardcore. Alright, we're going to launch real quick. I hope we're in the ship. I just want to peek in there if there's something in the time capsule. I still feel cheated that I got that achievement because I didn't launch a time capsule. Interesting. So it just gave us our... where we saved it. I thought it would have saved it. A lot of these games will save it right where you leave it. You know what I mean? Or right when you click the button to leave the thing, whatever. And by a lot of games, I'm mostly thinking in my mind about PlanetCraft. I can't think of anything else at the moment, but... Dude, what did I just get? Another achievement? Did I get an achievement for downloading Below Zero? Or maybe I just got a notification that it was downloaded. Where's this time capsule? Is there something in here? No. Oh yeah, we never found anything to help us with that. This is a non-spoiler one. Kind of. It just shows the Cyclops in that bay. Killing those things, eh. Alright. I want to do this, but yeah, we didn't do it. I should not have gotten this achievement. No way. I should still be wondering, what's that last achievement? How do I exit this? Anyone see a way to exit this? Tab? Tab. I was in escape, which should work, but whatever. Alright, we're good. We're gonna go back down. We're actually just gonna quit. Are you sure? Yes. I don't care. We just wanted to check that out. We're done. We're gonna move on. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know how much more I want to do in this play. I think I just want to move on to Sub-Zero. What was it called again? Subnautica? Sub-Zero? Zero depth? Zero below zero. Okay. Dude, there's 13 achievements for that. Alright, alright. When was this released? I'm gonna search for that real quick. Not below zero. No, it is below zero. Not Sub-Zero. Subnautica below zero. When was it released? 2019. All right. So the original was 2014. 5 years later, they did 29. The sub below zero, and now 7+ years later, they're doing Subnautica 2. All right. All right. You know, not what I expected. The alien twist was kind of questionable. Did we ever see an alien? No, kind of. I mean, all the sea creatures were aliens, but I was looking for like alien predator type things coming to kill us. It was just really that Sea Empress that was telepathic that was talking to us. That was it. I am gonna go search now before I go to sleep. What was up with these aliens talking? It seems like a disconnect here. Like, talking to that Sea Empress, she kind of implies that they're all gone, yet we're intercepting radio signals from them. Doesn't really add up. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I think they were scaring us, which it worked, but then it wasn't there. So, like, don't scare me. It's not the same. And if you want to say it's the same as getting the pod ones, like, cool, the pod ones were like, hey, we just crashed. Oh no, we're going to die. And they died. Okay? These aliens have been on this planet well before we happened to crash. We didn't just crash and they crashed at the same time. They have been here, and the messages are like, I'm going to seek you out and kill these people, like, whatever, because they're infected. Like, that implies they're still here, still active, and unlikely, based on what we've seen, that they somehow got killed by our people. None of our people survived. Did one of our people like go rogue, kill everyone? Also, we saw none of these launch platforms, so none of our people got out and left those time capsules. That's a big gap. Like, Aurora is, in theory, the first people that came for these Torgals. I don't know. Seems questionable. Maybe a lot of ships were sent for the Torgals, and we all died. I don't know. Until us. I don't know. Well, no, not until us, because if it only leaves the time capsule when you leave the planet, then if what I just read is true, there's 45 time capsules here. So 45 people landed here, went through what we did, built an escape rocket ship, which happened to include alien technology. Let's not forget that. Which is dumb. Why do we have blueprints for alien technology? Doesn't make sense. And then, boom, we took off. I don't know. We're going to go do a little bit of searching for this as we go to bed, but we're going to bed. It's late. Thanks for watching. We beat it. Now the more I talk about it, I don't think I'm coming back to this. You know, maybe there'll be like an hour kumbaya, come back, play around a little bit. But even that, the more I think about it, I'm just kind of done. I'm done. I'm ready to move on to something else. Now that something else is probably below zero, which is the same thing. But it's something else, something new. I'm ready. We put our 60 hours into this. We're good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, all those good things. You don't have to, but I would appreciate if you did. And if you do, that'd be great, because you'll know when I'm live. You can come say hi, which I love. Didn't happen this stream. No one came and said hi. Makes me a little sad. But you know what? I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I meant to go to this. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, and I like, lurking's fine too. I do really like chatters though. But like, I don't mind you lurking. Like, I am a huge lurker. If I go to a smaller stream, I'm more likely to talk. if I go to like a Shroud or Summit, whatever, or Ninja, whoever, I'm much less likely to talk. Your message is just going to get lost. Every once in a while, I will say something hoping that the streamer will see it. And actually, often not. Like, these guys are great. Even they get all those messages, I'll say something that's like, hey, you didn't quite understand this in the game. You should do this. And they'll, like, I'd say 50-50. They'll catch it. Sometimes they'll dismiss it. But, like, yeah, they'll often catch it and be like, oh, yeah, thanks. Um, but, like, yeah, that's every 5-10 streams I watch at most. It's just like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but like those guys game all the time. They know everything. I'm very analytical about games. I'm very observant. Even if I haven't played it, I can figure stuff out. So yeah, I like to make little comments. And yeah, these guys that play thousands of hours of these games, I still can, sometimes give them little tidbits of help. Which, if I can't, I'm not gonna keep. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But if I'm like, I don't think they know that, and then I'll share it. Like, whatever, no big deal. But once again, if they're in a situation like I was for Subnautica, like, no, I'm not going to be like, oh, you didn't know that you have to go here to beat the game? Then cool, I'm going to leave it alone. Like, nothing like that. Like, it has to be, like, they're not playing a single player story mode and I'm ruining the story for them. Like, more than likely they're playing a multiplayer game and they don't understand a mechanic or something little, right? Or there's like something glitchy with the game, they don't understand why. I've either experienced it or I noticed like a pattern that was like, oh, that is because of XYZ, right? Um, and even then once every 5-10 streams is probably too frequent. But my point is, I rarely will say something in those streams. I'll just lurk. Like I said, if I go and view a lower viewer, a streamer, like especially if I'm the only person, I don't feel obligated to talk, but I will talk. Because I know that like I enjoy getting engagement from people, especially if I don't get a lot of it. But yeah, so whatever. My point is, I do like lurkers. They're fine. But I love people to come talk about anything. Tell me about your life. Ask me for life advice. Or not. Not people want a lot of advice, but hey, I am in my late 40s, so and I've got 2 kids. I've lived a long life. I've done a lot of things. I've played a lot of video games, but like I've been in a lot of relationships. I've had a lot of jobs. So there's things that I've done. Like if you want to just come and ask me for life advice or just tell me about something going on and say I don't want advice, but I just want somewhere to talk about. That's cool, dude. Or Judas, or what I don't know what the gender neutral term is for dude or dudess. Um, is there one? Maybe not. It is what it is. Yeah, but anyway, come say hi. Just say hi. I'll say, hey, how you doing? You can say good. You can say bad. I had a bad day. My goldfish died, and I'm feeling sad. And I'm like, oh, that's sad. How long did you have that goldfish? Losing a pet's really hard. Um, yeah, I will empathize with you, and I will potentially give life advice. And I'll be like, hey, that's really tough. You might just want to, lay low for a little bit. You know, let those feelings go through, but you can't sulk in them forever. Sitting in them for a night or two is great, but then you got to kind of get back out there and live life. You can't let those moments stop you from living. And I've lost plenty of people, plenty of pets in life, and I, dude, I'm just rambling now, but I have had I don't know, I want to say fixation on death, but like, man, I have had a rough time many times in my life, just putting myself emotionally. Like, I empathize with my future self going through these situations, and I've had meltdowns just putting myself like, what's going to happen to lose my parents? And this started when I was like 4 or 5, when I first really comprehended death in what it was, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my parents someday and they're not going to be here and I'm going to be all alone. They're still here, thank gosh. Thank God they're still here. And, but they won't always be here. And I know it's going to be really tough when they aren't. It's something you take for granted. I don't necessarily take it for granted, but like some days I don't call my parents. Like I am very good though. I used to call every day, but now that I've got kids, it's not quite as easy. But I still call multiple times a week. I wish I lived closer to them. I don't. A lot of things have gotten in my way, and now that I have a family and a life with that family, I don't want to uproot them. I begged my parents to come here. They haven't. They don't want to uproot their life just for me. I get it. But anyway, yeah. So I've experienced a lot. But yeah, I'm open to advice too. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to give advice though to those that maybe don't have as much experience or are struggling with something. Um, I've had plenty of dark times. I've had plenty of highs. I've had a lot of successes. I've had failures. In work, in life, in relationships, whatever it might be. Um, it's life. There's ups, there's downs for everyone. If you've only had ups, I almost feel bad for you because you don't really appreciate it. And if you've only had downs, I really feel for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I empathize with people that have only had downs. Like, I know some people who have just had really, really, really rough. Even if there's certain aspects of their lives that are good, like, oh man, there's a certain guy that's just jumping out at me. I'm trying to remember all of his circumstances. He's like a friend of my wife and their friend group, but this guy, he, oh my god, his parents got divorced, but that's not that's nothing. His mom committed suicide, and then like a couple weeks later, his brother committed suicide. I think it was his brother. Could have been his sister. I think it was his brother though. It's been a while since I've heard these stories, but like then a short while later, his dad was visiting him, and like they went to a baseball game, and he fell down the stairs at the baseball game and like hit his head, and then died a couple weeks later. So this all happened within a short amount of time. And there's actually a couple more things to this that I don't remember. Those are the things that stand out. But basically, sibling mom and dad all within like something like a year gone, gone. And that's like his core. Like I'm lucky enough that my core family is still all with me. Like this guy lost his entire core in three separate ways, three separate incidents, because two of them were suicide, but three separate incidents, all three of them just gone. And then like this core thing you've had since you were a little kid just gone overnight, almost overnight. It'll feel guaranteed to him. It felt like overnight, and like he was so lost. He joined like a cult, some sort of in like the greater city I live in. There is some sort of religious organization that like takes people in, but they, I guarantee, are some sort of cult. And from what I understand, and I'm pretty sure based on everything I've seen, he fell into this trap. They get you to like find the light in the salvation. They get you to give them all of your worldly possessions. And this guy had a good job. Like I guarantee he was making very good money. I don't, I never talked to him about it or know it, but like I went out on his boat and I saw certain things like, and I'm pretty sure he like lives in their complex now, has given them everything. I don't even know if he still works. Like that my wife's friend group has kind of like lost touch with him. But like, dude, it is a sad story. I feel for this guy. Like he is so lost, and like turning to God for salvation is really the only way. So just quick backstory on me. Like I know, like there's literally no. I'm talking to no one. Someone may see this, but like I grew up being in a church to believe in God, in the Catholic faith, and I struggled. Like I, I am a very intelligent person, and not to like pat myself on the- I'm just saying like I question everything, and I had a long like my middle name is Thomas, and whether I think my parents are regretting it, but like I was aptly named. I am totally a doubting Thomas, and I have been. And I I don't know what if I want to say I was a devout atheist, but I definitely claimed atheism for a good portion of my mid to late teens into my like mid 20s. At some point though, I stopped touting that I was an atheist, and I was kind of in this limbo, like, and I would say in the last decade I have found like a true belief in God again, and I think it has helped me greatly. And in the cynic in me says that religion is just there for the masses to ignore their problems and have hope that their life is not meaningless. And there may be truth in that, but I believe, or maybe I choose to believe, because who knows how the human mind works. Maybe it is all mind and not soul, but I do believe in God, and I believe there is something else after, and um, I do believe I'll be reconnected with loved ones in some other form after death, and maybe that's just 1 billion% wishful, hopeful thinking because losing a loved one is really hard. But I don't believe it is. Like there has to be a soul behind our lives. It just doesn't make sense if we're just this random assembly of molecules and then bam, cool. And like we don't like obviously our soul like is somehow contained in this brain, right? Because when you think and all that, it doesn't in like when you feel yourself, you don't feel yourself from your body. You might feel your body, but all of your senses and everything centralized in this like your head and your brain. And I don't know, it just feels like ugh. But then again, would your soul be in your heart? Like it's one of these things you think about. Like, should I feel everything from here? But your heart is just this thing that keeps this vessel alive. I don't know. I'm going way down here. I'm gonna stop because I don't know what people think. This day and age, it doesn't seem safe to like have opinions on things like this cancel culture. Like, it's okay to disagree with people. Like I said, I've been in places where I strongly disagree with people who view the world like I do now, and I've come around. But like, I never once like criticized someone for believing. Like, cool, we can talk about it. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, if I say the sky is blue and you say the sky is clear and it's just a reflection of, whatever, it's full of gases and reflecting things from Earth, like, cool. I don't really care what you believe. I mean, I do care, but like, it doesn't. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, you're wrong." I'm gonna say, "Well, I believe this. It's cool that you believe that. Who knows who's right, right? Like, and is there a right? Probably not. Um, viewing the world in like polar opposites is I don't want to say wrong, but is very close-minded. The reason there is so much polarity in the world is because nothing is as simple as this way or that way. The truth is often, in I want to say pretty much every time, somewhere in the middle. Maybe sometimes it leans more on one side of the argument, and sometimes it leans more on the other, but it's usually in the middle. And if you are still someone who believes that it's absolutely this way or absolutely this way, like I would like you to do some soul searching and thinking, and it's probably a little close-minded for you to think that way. Like you need to be a little more open-minded and a little more accepting of others, regardless if they think a little differently than you on some topics or every topic. Like, the truth is often in the middle. And is there an absolute truth? I'm not sure. Um, my gut says no. Like, everyone's world is different. I'm, and it's okay for everyone's world to be different. Now, there are some things that I do think that are morally just wrong, but in the end, we're a blip on a radar. And maybe the radar, maybe we're even too small to be picked up by the radar. Like, we are one person out of billions on this planet. And there are billions that have come before us, and there are going to be billions or trillions or quadrillions that are going to come after us, right? And we're just one planet in a vast existence. And without a doubt, there is more life out there, right? Whether or not we've ever come in contact with it, the odds of one planet in everything we know, infinite number of planets, the odds that there is only life on ours are so long, they are near zero, if not zero. They're about as close as you can get to zero, in my opinion. So we are just one being in this snapshot of time out of billions in a much larger picture where maybe, depending on the breadth of scope, there could be billions of other planets that have billions of life forms on them. Not to mention the fact that we're very self-centered to think that only our opinion matters on this planet. There are other organisms that outnumber us. And there are organisms that, who knows, maybe there's organisms that outthink us. Just because we can't communicate with them directly, who knows? You know what? I should have went to bed a long time ago. Maybe I shouldn't have finished that bottle. But yeah, like I said, I'm in my home. I'm safe. I'm gonna walk up to bed and go to bed. I'm gonna be perfectly alert tomorrow for my kids and present. No impact there. So yeah, but think the jam. I'm just going on a random rant about life, brother. I just beat the game. I disabled the laser. I freed first. I hatched the eggs and freed the whatever they were, the youth, and then the mom died. We went back. We disabled the laser. We went back to the ship, finished off the nose, and then we pushed the button, and we got 2 achievements for it, which I actually feel a little cheated because I got the achievement for, where is this? Achievements, view. But I got the achievement for launching the rocket, and then I got the achievement for creating and deploying a time capsule, but I never did it. Like, the game said, oh, we launched the time capsule, but I didn't put anything in it. I was like, oh, I'm going to worry about that later. I just want to launch this rocket, and we'll come back and visit the time capsule later. And I feel a little cheated that I got that achievement for nothing. I was like, oh, what's his last achievement going to be? One of them's probably going to, there I had 2 left. I was like, one of them's probably going to be finishing the game. What's the other going to be? Did I not, I was like, maybe I need to go kill that Reaper Leviathan. Maybe there's going to be an achievement for that. Because I killed the 2 juvenile Leviathans, and I killed 3 of the, was it Sea Dragon Leviathans? What are those called? But yeah, but I didn't get an achievement for that, which I thought was annoying. I guess this game is for noobs, not for people that actually want to do things that are a little more challenging. But yeah, then I was like, oh man, maybe this is a Reaper Leviathan because I never killed them. Anyway, but yeah, so then I got that achievement for free, basically. But yeah, so I completed all the achievements, which was not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's disappointing because, hey, 14% of the people that launched the Neptune rocket, also, that same 14% left the time capsule, which is not true. Ad break. Yeah, I didn't even open it. I just saw the prompt. That was it. And given that Steam Achievements has launched the rocket and create and deploy a time capsule both at 14.0%, I'm assuming the game gives everyone credit for the time capsule once they launch the rocket. We do need to bail here. Right, I don't think the jam's going to wait for these ads because I was wrapping it up. I'm just going to send him a quick message and then I'm going to log off. I'm just going to say, not sure if I will come back to Subnautica. I may just start up below 0 next time and see where that leaves us, where that brings us. Logging off for now. Hope to catch you next time, brother. All right. Yeah. Sorry for the rant. Not really a rant, but it was just a philosophical reflection, we'll say. You know, the older you get, the more you reflect, and you want to pass wisdom on to others. It's just natural. And as a youth, I knew that I didn't want to hear anything from people that were like me. So I get it. Hopefully, maybe you're a little more open-minded and want to at least talk about it. You know, I used to think I knew everything, and now I know I don't. It is what it is. All right. Once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, or not if you don't. Like I said, I'm cool. Come lurk. Come say hi. I prefer you to say hi. Talk to me about anything. I am not offended really by anything. So it is what it is. Let's come talk. And anyway, have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be. And we will catch you next time. Peace out.